Now, I know you've been waiting to see this coin. It's finally out, and yes, you can get a hold of it from the Silver Trader. Of course, we're talking about the brand new 2023 Australian Kookaburra, which you can see right here. So please be sure to check out the links down below under this video heading, where you can find the link to Martin's website, the Silver Trader. You could also find the Precious Metal Forum, and finally, you can find my own personal website, AceBullion. Now, with that being said, let's find out some interesting facts and, well, show you whether or not this Kookaburra is worth it or not. Well, here we go. Now, is the Kookaburra worth it or not? Well, that is a rather stupid question, because if you're collecting the Kookaburras, then of course it's worth it. And no matter what I say, what I do, that's not going to change your mind. You're still going to have this coin. You're still going to buy it regardless, because, well, let's face it, you've been collecting them. And I know there are plenty of avid collectors out there. And you know what? Rightfully so. This is a beautiful coin. And I'm going to say that straight out of the bat. It is a beautiful coin. Now, there's a lot to talk to you about this coin, so I'm just going to crack on and get into it. On the face value here, we do have Queen Elizabeth II with a denomination of $1. Down below on the bottom, we have the letter P. Let me just zoom in a little bit for you. Sorry, not P, it's Jody Clark. My apologies. The P's on the other side. I'm getting ahead of myself because I got all the footnotes. Now, the Queen is wearing her crown, or otherwise known as diadem, which is actually a type of crown for the record. But let me clarify, this is because of one viewer has actually said this, and I had to double check all of this. The diadem is a ceremonial crown, very similar to a tiara. And that's pretty much it. And yes, it is still a crown. So when I said the Queen's wearing her crown, yes, she is wearing her crown. Not necessarily the royal crown, but the diadem. Now, this, as I said, has been brought to you by the Perth Mint. And before I flip it over, before I go into the actual Kookaburra itself, one of the interesting facts, I'm sure you guys are probably interested to know, is that, well, this is the last coin that's going to feature Queen Elizabeth II on it, with the Kookaburras. It's the fifth and last coin with this image. And I mean, the Kookaburras have been issued since 1990. Now, what are they going to replace it with? Yeah, well, if you want to know, the simple answer is, yes, that's right, King Charles III. So, the Australian government has decided, and I'm not going to go political on you guys, okay? Australian government has decided that the new banknote, which will be the first $5 banknote, will actually feature a indigenous design. So they're removing the monarchy from the notes. However, please understand that the coinage will still feature the monarchy. That's a big step, and you know what? A rightful step as well, in my opinion, because I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of new designs that they're going to come out with. And I've seen banknotes from around the world. If you've watched my channel long enough, you would have seen I have a huge collection of banknotes, and they're beautiful. Some of the sceneries are just beautiful. So why, I don't want to say spoil, but why should we have any banknotes with the main feature when we could be promoting our country on those banknotes themselves? Personal opinion, yes, I get it. Coinage has been historically, a case of stamping, some kind of king or whatever on it, or queen in this case. So let's flip it on this side, and we have a reeded edge. And then here we are, lovely folks. We have a pair of Kookaburras. Yeah, that's right. And let's just have a look. Let's zoom in, because I want to find and show you, of course, just how stunning it is. First off, we have a 2023 1 ounce 4/9 fine. That's right, 4/9 fine Kookaburra. There's the letter P for the Perth mint. And if you're having it this way and facing it up, it's a bit skewed sideways. And there we are. The Kookaburra writing itself is beautiful. It stands out against the matted background. Sorry, tiny bit of an eyelash there, I think. And then we have what looks to be a young and older, I don't know, male or female. One's puffy, one's not. Both of them are sitting on branches. And yeah, just they're probably making that rather silly laughing sound. The Kookaburras are native to Australia and also New Guinea. And just a lovely, cute bird. Yeah, they really are. I mean, I don't know what else to say apart from that. They do have some cousins and relatives that are very similar to some of the species that we have here in the UK. But yeah, there it is. Now, this is a flower that I've often kind of just ignored, and you can see them here on the side as well. When I usually do my reviews, I just say, yep, that's a flower and everything else. However, it's essentially it's a wartop. I'm getting my tongue tied here. Now, I thought that it was one of those very simple edible garden flowers that, you know, are here in the UK and also in the USA. And perhaps in Australia. I actually don't know if they actually have them over there. And I just always called them pansies because they're just like little tiny things. You find them if, you know, posh restaurants, someone sticks it on the side of your plate and you're like, really? Someone's put that on my plate? Anyway, moving on. So, the Kookaburras themselves, yeah, again, stunning. This matte batted background, and I do mean it's a matted background because you still get the gloss and shine. And I said this before in one of my other videos, and I was actually, you know, this was a praise for the matting of the background. This has the type of matted background where it's not textured, it's more professionally done. Something that you would expect from the Perth Mint, of course. And it's good to see that they have lived up to their standards, because a lot of the coins that I've been featuring recently from them have sadly not been up to par. This, however, brings it right back up there, and I'm excited for them because this looks just stunning and beautiful. It looks like, you know, it's kind of a brushed aluminum effect or aluminium effect, and, you know, something that you'd find from, you know, factory fresh from a DeLorean, I guess, you know, because they never came painted. So as I mentioned, this is Jody Clark's, you know, last design on the Kookaburra. Only 33. I couldn't believe that. He's only 33 years of age. Well done, young man. So there we have it, folks. It is the two beautiful Kookaburras, and I just want to show and share with you guys. It is slightly raised, and you get all of the feathering, the beaks or bills on the eyes. Just, yeah, stunning. So let me know, are you cuckoo for the Kookaburras, or is this a pass for you? Either which way, happy Monday, everyone. I'll see you guys on Wednesday and, of course, on Friday for this week's videos. And I'm looking forward to it. So, bye for now.